Come on, pretty monster, give me. Hunky babe with the plastic boobs and the poison in her skin. Bleeding stitches on the fresh cut wounds, I can feel her needle sting. Confident in her riding boots and behind the evil grin. Beautiful like a bad tattoo, looking like a mortal sin. A lady, unnatural and shady, and I think she's like a demon aphrodisiac. I wanna see her shaking that, shake that thing, shake that thing. Monster, she's my favorite monster. She's my beautiful monster. She's a monster, yeah. Come on in my bed. Come on, pretty monster, give me. Come on, pretty monster, give me. Realize, can I realize in perfect form. Forgery by a surgery, she is more than flesh on bone. Synthesized like a Frankenstein with a lot of silicone. Superwoman and a dirty freak, yeah, that's what turns me on. A beauty, a different kind of cutie. And I like her sexy artificial body parts. I wanna lick her beauty scars. She's a thing, she's a thing. Monster, she's my favorite monster. She's my beautiful monster. She's a monster, yeah. Come on in my bed. Come on, pretty monster, give me. Come on, pretty monster, give me.
When I was a kid, we didn't murder CEOs. They just gave us each a penny and we did what we were told. They don't care how many people they watch work themselves to death. The only thing they're scared of is a bullet in the chest. Monopoly money, they spend it like it's nothing. A mansion in heaven, a couple politicians. Monopoly money, I kinda think it's funny. You buy your way to heaven, but you got out the rest of us. When I was a kid, they told me I could buy a home. I could give myself a
Howdy, 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 howdy. How's everyone doing? Oh, I need to do something real quick. I forget, but I put it up. I hope we're all doing well. I hope we're all chilling. We gotta wait for the copyrighted song to end. Otherwise, we can't do lore while the copyrighted song is going on. You know, that would be bad, because then people can't come and watch it later. See, now we go. Now we're on the cool song, and we can lock in. But you know, we've got to do copyrighted songs for the starting soon, because you know, it doesn't matter if that gets muted. Anyway, let's lock in, chat. It's been a while since I've Persephone'd up. I need to. Hey man, I'm gonna be so real. I've been meaning to make a Persephone one for ages, but I'm lazy, so I forget. I'm also busy. When the Theo one exists, why would I? Anyway. Theo's expansions look nice. Apparently, this space is for me, so that's pretty good. But Theo isn't here right now. I want to go have a chat with the light. See if I can change her opinion on Cahir. Of how evil he is. Oh wait, all the leaves, hold on. I just now clocked. All the leaves are gone. That looks really stupid with the ladders.
That is not good.
Interesting.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
What
right.
do we... Should we do something?
Oh, that. Oh. I thought you were talking about the leaves.
What? No, the
Yeah,
the house is...
That...
We gotta at least stop it from spreading.
Yeah, that isn't...
It looks like it's mostly cluttered out over here, but...
That's... Yeah, I should not be there. I lost that. I don't know what to do. I wonder how this happened. Ah yes, closed for good. I would think so. Yes. That is... intriguing. Get lost. I lost them. Ow. Ow. I...
Yeah.
Oh! Is that all their stuff? Oh, this is quite a powerful weapon. Harvey's bunker key. Harvey's basement key.
Maybe we shouldn't be climbing around up there.
Well, I think all of Harvey's stuff is up here.
And is Harvey up there?
No. What is it? I do not believe so. Oh, there is... I don't know if this is new. This is... There's squares. Some are colored in, some are not.
I think that's Harvey's chessboard.
I see. Yes, there doesn't seem to be a note of any kind. It is just the stuff.
Oh, should I should throw some water onto the lava down here then.
Yes, that might be smart.
At least put out. Ow!
Um,
At least put out a lot of the fire.
yes.
I don't. Is this a wall? Oh.
Yes, there's... Huh. I do wonder what happened.
I think it was the forge.
Well, that's what makes sense, but it seems almost intentional with leaving your stuff out like that.
I don't know.
I guess we might not find out. It was quite convenient. Well, it was quite convenient as well, actually. You were just the person I was coming to see, right?
Oh. What about?
Well, I've been told about... Oh, where'd you go? Oh, you're there.
I'm here. I'm just looking at the tree.
Well, I have been told, and I'm quite worried about how Cahir has been getting in your head.
Worried about Cahir? I'm worried about the fire spreading.
Well, luckily I think there's not many There's not many leaves for it to spread to, so I guess it was a blessing
Yeah.
of some kind that they're gone.
Surprised that tree didn't burn out down more. Oh, Cahir's house. It looks like it's started to spread, but it looks like it got put out in time.
Yes, it looks okay. I don't.
Is oh. Is everything okay further out this way?
I think so. Yes. It looks all okay, apart from that little bit of Cahir's house.
Yeah, maybe we should go somewhere a bit less prone to falling over.
Yes.
I hope it doesn't spread. Oh, I know what we can do. We can watch it from my balcony.
Okay.
Then if it starts to spread, we'll be able to see.
Yes. That's perfect. Good.
And hopefully it's still warm here.
Yeah, I believe so. Look,
So you wanted to talk to me about Cahir?
I'm worried. He's been getting in your head. I mean, Evvyn told me as well how he was worried.
I mean, he is very depressed right now, but I'm not letting that bother me.
Well, I mean, more worried about, concerned about what he could do to you, considering what we know he's done. I'm sure you're more than capable. Well, not right now, of course, but
You think that in the current mental state where he can hardly even get up and leave bed, he's in a state where he'd hurt somebody?
I do not know what he might do, but I do not fully trust him around people. And they need to make sure everyone's safe around such a dangerous person.
But if we're making sure everyone's safe, then shouldn't that include Cahir?
Not if he's the one that is putting people in danger.
But wouldn't it be more dangerous to punish him when he's in a repentant mood than it would be to encourage him?
Well, I mean, if we keep him away from everyone, no one can be hurt. He will be isolated
that's not
and
true.
contained.
If you keep him away from everyone, then he'll be hurt.
Why, and you think what he's done isn't deserving of that?
Well, what he's done is the reason why he's here in the first place, isn't it?
Well, and you think that automatically makes it okay? Him just being here, and all the other people he could still hurt. He clearly still knows what he's doing. He made a hatchet on purpose. He remembers his medical training. What's to say he doesn't remember his fighting prowess? Or his murdering prowess?
And what has he done since coming here that even gives the idea that he might do something?
Well, there is the fact that he planned to use Theo.
Yeah? How do you know about that?
Because Theo told me that Cahir told him that. Cahir told Theo that he planned to use him, and Theo told me.
And have you talked to him about it? Because I have.
I have as well, and he admitted it to me as well.
And he told me he doesn't plan to do that. That he was under different assumptions at the time.
Okay, and that's still deeply concerning that his first thought with Theo was to use him.
Yeah, and have you talked to half the people when they come up?
I have. I was with Cahir. I trusted him. I thought we were much similar. I thought we
When you wake up,
were
and
better.
you don't have your memories, you go into fight or flight mode.
That is true, but
Perfectly reasonable.
using someone over just wanting to befriend them is a mighty difference.
It's not the same thing, though. You're right about that, but a lot of the other people, when they came up, I was one of the earlier people to come up. I saw how most people reacted. And a lot of them would run out into the maze, and some of them would even start picking fights right away.
But
It's
again, is it still an excuse? Does it excuse his behavior?
I'm saying that it doesn't mean anything.
So
The typical response of waking up here.
that might be, but I don't think it excuses him. I think it more adds to his case that even though he doesn't have his memories, he deep down knows who he really is. Does he not?
And what about all the people he's helped since coming here?
Well, like I said, he remembers his medical prowess, but that likely means he remembers his other skills.
It's not just the skills, though. He helped so many people. Just in one night, he helped 3 people at one time. I was exhausted. I had to go to bed, and he stayed up and helped another person on top of that.
Yes, helping people when Theo has told him not to, and people, instead of going to Theo, go to Cahir.
No, that was another time. That was before that, when Theo was asleep.
I see. But that doesn't change the fact that Cahir was told not to practice with Theo there, and
Well,
people went to Cahir over Theo, and
when
that deeply harmed
Theo
Theo.
was asleep.
Someone Cahir says he cares for.
Most people don't go to Cahir as a first option. Usually Cahir is their last option. Well, excluding Dr. H, but
See.
usually Theo's the first option. Even above me.
Well, I mean, it would make
But you know,
sense, but it doesn't really seem like it. I mean, Theo... I mean, at least what Theo has expressed to me is Theo seems quite upset and left out with how people don't seem to come to him with their issues.
yeah. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's how everyone in the base has always been. If nobody tattles on them or drags them over to see a doctor, they just don't do it. I know. You know how many people have broken legs and didn't tell me?
That...
It adds to Cahir's case, because Cahir sees that type of thing when somebody gets hurt and refuses to go to somebody.
That is fair. But still. He's still harming someone he cares about. He claims to care a lot about Theo, but he doesn't seem to. He seems to hurt Theo more than he helps.
And
If he cares so
where's
much
this
about
coming
him.
from?
Theo! Theo
What has he done?
Theo has expressed to me how he is terrified of Cahir and how upset he has been with Cahir to me.
Oh, okay. But why is he upset and terrified of Cahir?
He's terrified of Cahir because of the actions he's done. And how he's refused to deny the actions.
Or was it because somebody else told him things?
What, told him the truth?
Framing means a lot in disclosure.
What, sure.
I mean,
Theo couldn't see what I saw, but with the Hound book, Theo read it with his own eyes. Theo saw
Was it the
Cahir run
Hound
away.
book?
Theo saw Cahir run away at the mention of it, and refused to deny any of it.
I do have a question about that book.
What?
Where is it?
What? Why?
Where's the book?
Why would you ask me?
Because you're the one who has it, right?
Okay. So what's that got to do with any of it?
Well, I mean, I personally never got a chance to see the book, and it seems to be that supposedly you did some things to take that book.
Why I ask her for it? Oh, yeah. This one.
You just asked Cahir for it?
Yes.
There was no breaking into a house or...
He opens the door and I walked
threats,
in.
and there was nothing like that?
I would have been more heated. I was feeling quite emotional with how Theo was feeling. I may have overreacted slightly, but it was better for Cahir to not have the book.
And why is that? Is there something else in that book?
Why? You can read it yourself. It talks about him. See? It's just about to
I
get here.
saw... It had stuff about a leader and
Well,
how Cahir was merciful alone. That tells me that Cahir's a good person.
well, yes, but surely if he is merciful or a good person, he would have fought back against whoever this leader was.
Maybe a situation prevented it.
Right, and the only way he could not prevent that situation was killing innocent people. killing innocent children. Is that right?
Well, it says in the book that he was merciful, which to me contradicts what you're telling me because, well, on one hand, it's directly from the maze makers, and on the other, it's from somebody who only has a portion of their memory.
Hold on. Well, yes, that it is true. My memory might not be 100% accurate information on what is going on. I still believe it is good it's good extra evidence to show about Cahir's true nature. About the hound. He really is even if it was on someone else's word, he still did it. That doesn't make it right, right? You think, if someone told you to kill a bunch of kids, would you do it? But even if you were merciful in how you did it, would you do it?
If a general of an army commanded a lieutenant to shoot an envoy, would they do it?
It's not kids. Like, children. He was supposed to protect.
And did you know he was supposed to protect them?
Because I was the one that passed the order on for him to look after them, to teach them.
Pass the order on.
I don't know where it was from. I don't know who the higher up is. That's all I got. All I got.
That makes me wonder what you must have done. I mean, we're all in here for a reason, right?
We sure are, but I've got nothing like Cahir has. Cahir's got
Maybe
all of
the
this.
evidence hasn't shown itself yet.
That's true, but if the evidence shows itself, I wouldn't run away, deny it. Not deny it, but just not say anything. That's what I wouldn't run away, I wouldn't say nothing on it. I would speak about it, accept it, prove, and acknowledge what bad I have done. Cahir is not. Cahir is just sitting in it.
That's the way Cahir is thinking through it, though.
But surely, even if it is true, we have forgotten everything we were before. You would want to defend yourself in some way, not just run away and hide.
There's just one thing you're forgetting. Cahir isn't running away and hiding because he wants to.
It sure seems that way.
It seems to me like people are making him run and hide.
Because they are scared of it? I mean...
He's scared of himself.
Good. He should be.
And that's exactly why I'm not scared of him. I mean... If he's so scared of himself that he can't even get up and take basic care of himself, then what's he gonna do to me?
Why, he's going to make what? You're helping him?
Oh, not really. I mean, I've been trying to get him up and out of his depression, but
He's fine. You should leave him be. It would be better for you, for your safety.
but it
Look,
wouldn't be better
I
for
don't-
him.
So what?
Cahir matters too.
Does he? Does he really? If
Yeah,
if Cahir wasn't here, a lot of people would feel a whole lot safer.
yeah.
People wouldn't be as angry with Cahir. People wouldn't want.
If Cahir wasn't here, I think that people would still be scared. Just instead of being scared of Cahir, they'd be more focused on what's out there. The thoughts.
Yes, but at least we'd be united. We wouldn't have to worry about dissension within our own ranks. We could be together on a united front about getting out of here, finding our way home, finding our families.
Coming from.
From Cahir. He's the monster.
What has Cahir said or done recently?
Ooh. Cahir. As long as Cahir is around, there is the fear of what he will be. What we know he is. He deserves to be here, unlike, I'm assuming, most other people who were sent here for some petty feud or reason that isn't truly a crime. Cahir truly is a monster. Truly a villain
Monster.
and a criminal that deserves to stay here.
A monster wouldn't have helped people, though. They would have.
A
snapped at
monster
the
would
chance
help
to
people if it.
devour.
A monster would help people if it helps benefit himself. If he can look like a good person for helping others and then use that weakness when people come to him in a moment of vulnerability to snap. Lure them into a trap.
The question, though, is Cahir the hunter or the prey?
Oh. He at least was the hunter, but we can make it better if we make him into prey. He's less of a threat. Or, as horrible as it is to say, he would be less of a threat if he was gone. He doesn't need people to care for him. He can figure it out himself. Or,
But he deserves that.
and people deserve to be terrified of seeing someone within their own area of living.
I don't know who, but I think somebody's been spreading fear about Cahir.
I don't think anybody would be spreading anything when it's factual about how terrifying he is, how bad he is. Why do you still believe you're safe with him? Why? You're not. He's just going to use you.
use me?
I don't know, whatever reasons he wanted to use Theo for. Gain influence? What? Fucking take over?
To escape. That's what his plans were.
Sure. He escapes, then what? He goes back to killing people?
No.
As a trained gun, he just keeps on going. There is no end to this. If Cahir is here.
Even a gun in the right hands can be used to spread happiness.
Right. But even so, Cahir's hands is the wrong one.
But you said Cahir's the gun. Maybe I'll take the gun in my hands and show the gun how to be happy and live in peace.
No. Cahir
I can fix
isn't...
him.
Sure. I don't think that too. Sometimes things are too broken to be fixed. Sometimes they are broken beyond repair.
And if that's the case, I should still try to fix him, right?
No. Why bother starting a unfinishable task?
Because everyone deserves a chance at happiness.
He had his chance.
I said everyone, even if they've done other things. The Cahir that's here has no memory of before. That means that, as far as I'm concerned, this Cahir is a new person.
Sure. Look. You may think he is, but I don't believe that to be true.
And that's perfectly fine for you to not believe that, but I still believe it, so...
Like... You seem awful kind. I mean, you are a doctor. You have an oath, and...
Doctor's a bit pushing it.
So, you have an oath to make sure people are cared for, to make sure people don't have harm brought upon them. I understand that, but that also includes yourself. And you may not want to protect yourself from Cahir, but maybe it's best you don't see him as often. It would be for your own good. People are very worried about you, like, with what Cahir might do to you when he has you alone. And I would hate for any harm to fall upon you. And I didn't want to do this. It brings me no joy. But it's for your own good, like. If you just stay away from Cahir for a bit.
don't think I can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with your friends ever so scared of you and hoping you will one day see the light, you it's not safe for you, Light. And I don't want someone to have to be the one dragging you away, broken, from Cahir. It hurts, it's a friend. Or, a friend. That doesn't make it easy. But it's safer. It's better without Cahir. There's other people you can look after, other people you can be friends with.
But if I'm not with Cahir, then who does Cahir have?
Cahir doesn't need anyone. He doesn't deserve anyone.
And I understand you feel that way, but I don't.
What?
I think that
You're... Huh?
Cahir needs at least one friend.
Does he? Does he? But would he not be better off having time to himself to really think about his actions? He doesn't remember them, but if he can truly reflect and properly reason with the fact and reassure people he won't be, he can come back. But that's why people are offering protective measures. Why North was offering them. And Ed and Evvyn, and to keep people safe, to maybe have Cahir learn and figure out what he's doing until he's in a better state of mind. Bexy, I have no idea what you mean by what about Lev.
But if he'll just.
My bad, I meant Bev. I meant, yeah, I have no idea what you meant.
He was when I was gone.
What? Well, we'll have to see. We won't know if he will really improve on himself if you're there. He needs to figure it out. He doesn't need to be guided, to be prompted, he needs to figure it out himself.
But if he's not guided, then what if he gets lost?
He's a fucking adult. He doesn't need to be coddled.
He should be able to make his own decisions.
Exactly, and you being there is preventing that.
Is it?
Yeah, what? You're purposely trying to guide him into a way of being good, and that is awful gracious of you. It is really nice, but he needs to make that choice on his own. Walk that path himself without being guided. At the crossroads, he needs to choose good over evil, over falling back into being the monster he is. He can be a good Cahir, throw down the head shit, but he needs to make that decision himself.
And he is, but shouldn't he make the decision to tell me to go away if he doesn't want me?
Why would he want you? Why would he say that if you're such a perfect yes man for him?
I'm not.
What? You aren't there to just support him and tell him when he's going down the right path? Tell him he's not in the wrong, tell him he's changed? Tell him all the things he wants to hear.
Yeah, I don't tell him the things he wants to hear. I tell him the things he needs to hear.
Right, and he doesn't need to hear how evil he is for killing innocent children. He doesn't need to hear that. I think he does.
Enough. Hears it from everyone else.
And why is Cahir so good in your opinion? Sure, he's a medic, but so are you, so is Dr. H, so is Theo. That doesn't make him unique. He wouldn't be missed if he wasn't if he wasn't here.
That isn't true. I mean, I've seen him sacrifice his own well-being to sacrifice sleep and his health just to help others. That's not something a monster would do.
Right, but is it?
Even if the monster was trying to deceive, they would do the bare minimum.
That might be the case, but even so, that was old Cahir. He's had plenty of opportunity to truly show he's changed from this, or, you know, fight back on it instead of, like I said, even if people are forcing him to run away, that wasn't the initial case.
They're forcing him to run away from old Cahir, not the current Cahir.
He can still acknowledge he was old Cahir.
And he has, but every time he does, everyone pushes him away.
Because old Cahir's a monster. And he knows that. He knows deep down what he really is. Light. And you should. When even Cahir believes it and knows it. That he's a monster. He's just some lapdog for someone, and who's even worse than him.
And what happens when the lapdog loses their owner?
Well,
In the end, the dog can still be a pet. It can still be its own creature. It can be a work dog for all that matter.
oh, so you want to direct him. You want the hound.
No, I didn't say
You want Cahir to be your hound.
No, I want Cahir to be happy. And if that means getting rid of me at some point, then
That wouldn't be happy. Like, there's people that care about you.
and Cahir is one of those people.
Yes, and so if Cahir gets rid of you, do you not think everybody else would be very upset? Lots of people would be upset.
Yeah? But that's an if, not a when.
Well, it sure.
It won't happen.
Oh, I believe it might with how things are going.
How things are going.
He's a dog off a leash now. He doesn't have direction, and you want to give him direction, but he will just bite. He's got a taste of freedom, and he will do what he can to keep it, even if the freedom is in a cage. He won't be the hound for you. He will be the hound for himself.
But Cahir and the hound
Are the same person.
were the
They
same.
are the same person. The hound is a medic. If you want to go around saying Cahir is good because he healed people, then he is the hound. That is the hound. The hound wasn't just this killer, he was also a combat medic. Cahir is the hound. They are the same person. They are one and the same. You don't have Cahir without the hound.
That might have been the case before, but we're here now, and we are who we make ourselves here. I like to believe that the maze is a rehabilitation center of sorts.
It might be, but some people are perhaps past rehabilitation.
Only if you make them.
I mean, if you make them, there are crimes that are inexcusable. We can agree. Murdering people isn't good, but situationally, you know, there may be stuck context left out. So I can excuse some of what the book might say about the hound and him killing people, because there might be more on the situation. But there is no excuse for killing innocent children. There is nothing that makes that excusable. There is nothing that makes
Never
that
said it
good.
was.
Right, but you still think he can be redeemed.
And you don't?
No. He's past that point.
You think that everyone who's been sent here is not able to be redeemed?
No. Not everyone. Like I said, there's some things that are too far. And what Cahir's done is one of those things.
And what of the commanding officer?
What the leader mentioned in the book?
No, the one who was giving Cahir's orders. Even if it wasn't directly from them.
What? Ah yes, because it was my directive for him to kill Kix. That is what I told him. No. Why would I ever do that? I would never order someone to kill children. Unless what? Like, what? Do you have something out for me? Cahir really getting in your head? Really trying to persuade you that I'm evil? That I'm... what? A bad person as well? He tried doing the same with Theo. You can ask Theo. Theo can tell you the truth that Cahir is the one who is bad here. And he's trying to turn it onto me. Because I'm the obvious target since we are so linked. Unfortunately.
The one who issues commands is the one that is held responsible for the crime.
What? At what point? It's not on me. For what? It's on me for killing the kids? Because I told Cahir to watch over them? To teach them? That is what I told him.
To teach them to be more like him?
I don't know what I was told that he was in charge of teaching them. That's all I know. There would have probably have been more context that was prior to this. Or...
yeah.
But
If...
I don't know what that is. I just know he was in charge of teaching them, protecting them. Like a teacher, not killing them.
If Cahir was told to teach them to be like him, then it's not the best response, but it might be better than ending up like him, right?
What? You're trying to word it like it's a mercy? That he was doing them some justice? By killing them? By killing his own sister? He was doing his sister a justice?
He cares about his sister.
Right.
He didn't even know about that, and he was telling us how if we ever got out, he would go and...
But he killed her. He can't find her. She's dead because of him.
He didn't remember that, though.
He still did it.
But there's got to be more to the story. You don't just kill someone that you care about for no reason.
Well, we don't have if there is more to the story. All we have is that we know he did it. I don't know of many, or actually any context that makes that okay. Killing your own sister. Being okay. Holy shit.
And would you prefer...
Thank you for the sub, I didn't realize, I just clocked. Thank you. What, Cahir?
Yeah.
Well... Yes, I would not want it inherently someone to be painful in their death. It is not nice, but that doesn't mean...
Instead of having to live with his crimes, you want him to have a merciful death.
Yes, he would not be able to harm anyone else.
but he'll not be able to help anyone else.
There is other people that can help.
But not everyone is available at all times.
It is much more easy to teach more people how to help than stop Cahir. It's easy to stop Cahir from hurting people, and we can teach other people how to help.
But Cahir has more medical knowledge than anyone aside from Theo.
Okay. And Theo can teach people. Theo's offered to teach me some basic stuff, and I'm sure Theo could help.
In the meantime?
What? Theo can help brush up your knowledge as well, I'm sure.
And in the meantime, when Theo has to sleep, because Theo isn't some kind of super machine who can work and work and work without rest.
I know that. But I don't. Cahir isn't worth the trouble of the harm he will cause.
You see, you keep saying that, like it's a done deal. He will cause, but he hasn't, has he?
There is good evidence to show the fact he is not trustworthy. He would do something. Look, you bring up how he's self-isolating. Is he really doing that because people are forcing him, or because he knows what he would do? He knows what he would do to people.
And that is exactly why I can trust him.
He knows he would kill people? You trust a guy who's trapping himself because he knows he will kill people? Isolating himself because he knows he will harm others? That doesn't sound like a safe environment to be in.
It is that knowledge that tells me that he knows he doesn't want to. He's isolating himself not because he knows he will hurt people, but because he doesn't want to hurt people. That he would rather take it upon himself to hurt himself than to hurt somebody else.
Right, so he's isolating himself so he wouldn't hurt someone else. But you're ruining that isolation, putting yourself in harm's way. Is that right? You're putting yourself in the red eye, in the target, right where he can hurt you.
And so far he hasn't.
Okay, and that means he won't?
It's a good bet. I mean, he's trying his hardest to get better, to be better, a better person, so why should I get in his way? I should be there to help him, not to help drag him out of his...
He's really got to you. Truly got to you. There's no wonder Evvyn was so concerned about you. It makes so much sense now.
But he hasn't got to me. This is just how I am. I think everyone deserves to be happy.
Everyone does not. Everyone, sure. Everyone but Cahir. But not Cahir.
And how is that fair to Cahir?
It isn't. That is true. But it does not matter. He is beyond saving. I don't care if he has forgotten everything. He still did it. And he still has the capability to do it again. I made a promise to Cahir, to Theo, that when we get out of here, maybe we would have an opportunity of normalcy. Be a family. Do whatever. If Cahir's true self wasn't revealed, Cahir would have been trusted around that family. Now I would not let Cahir anywhere near that family. He would...
But that's okay. I mean, I talked to Cahir about the future. I told Cahir that even if he didn't want to leave, I would drag him off. I would drag him out of here. He said he doesn't want to leave the maze. He
Good.
wants to stay here.
He's
He
staying
wants to
here.
die here.
He should.
But I said he should come with me. You won't have to worry about seeing me ever again once we get out of here.
No. You do deserve to get out of here, right? He does not. I know I'm not the only one who believes that. Other people know when we find a way out, we're forcing Cahir to stay. And you're not staying either. Because there are people that care about you other than... what? Cahir, there's Viv, there's Evvyn.
Yeah, but I also care about Cahir, so if...
And you would abandon everyone else just for Cahir. You care about Cahir about over anyone else, over finding anyone of importance to you that is outside of her. Cahir is the one above all of that. You?
Even if we did get out of here and could find our loved ones again, there's no telling what kind of place we'd have to go to. I mean, if this is a prison, where does that leave us?
What?
Criminals who escaped a maximum security prison?
Well... yes.
What would happen to me out there?
What? You would want to try and go it alone? You wouldn't stick with any friends? Other than
You're
Cahir?
telling me that I can't stick with my friends.
No, I'm saying you
And
can't
that-
stick with Cahir.
And Cahir is my friend.
You have other friends.
Yeah?
Yes, exactly. You can go with them. Be safe with them.
And worry about Cahir for the rest of my life?
You won't have to worry. If you would be so worried, instead of leaving him here, we could finish him right there.
No, that is a terrible idea.
Exactly.
You think I could just sit there and watch you guys murder Cahir?
Exactly. So he would remain. He would figure it out.
That's
You
a
would have
death
all of
sentence
this.
in and of itself.
And it's something much kinder than he deserves. He's not... He isn't worth your kindness.
And that's exactly why I need to be kind to it.
He isn't worth it. Your kindness is much better spent on other people.
I have kindness to spare, but there's only one Cahir.
And he's not gonna get better. So just abandon him.
And how do you know that?
Because there is irredeemable points, like I have said. And he has gone past that point, and...
And who makes the irredeemable points?
What, the irredeemable point of killing the kids and his sister? I feel like that's a pretty agreeable truth.
And if you have no memories, even if you regain them at some point...
If he regains them, maybe he can describe really why he did it. Or maybe he'll just blame me again.
When has he blamed you?
Well, he seems to do so when he's telling people how I'm the real bad person.
When did he blame you?
It was a long time ago in real life. It happened for sure. What? He said everything that's gone wrong here has been because of me. Sure. Whatever. I'm the one that remembered what he did. I was with him when he found the book. But part of that is purely coincidence. I trusted Cahir when we found that book. Why would I not be with him? I was going out into the maze with my friends. The memory thing, there isn't much I can really explain past. But still.
From my conversations with Cahir, Cahir's only ever blamed himself.
Good.
Even for things he shouldn't have blamed himself for. Things he couldn't control.
So it's to me he blames me. Or to my boyfriend.
He has never blamed you in front of me.
That is interesting. That is interesting, but look, right. Stay away from Cahir. Don't make me or someone else force that upon you. It would not be pleasant. It's for your own safety. For you, for you to do so.
You would restrain my freedoms because you're scared of Cahir?
I'm scared of what he would do to you.
He would do nothing.
How can you be sure? How can you be sure he won't? It is a precaution. I do not want any more harm to come from Cahir.
And none has since he entered the maze.
But it might, because we know what he can do. We know he is capable, and we know he has that skill ingrained in him somewhere, and we don't know when it will come back. We don't know when that memory will hit and trigger, and he will just pounce. And better it be someone more equipped for a fight than it be you. You be defenseless, and then you're dead.
He wasn't the one who threatened somebody with a knife.
Yes, and I regret doing that, but I need you to know how serious I am, Light. I want you to be safe.
And I want Cahir to be better.
He won't. He won't. He won't. He won't get better.
But he might.
He might. You're holding on to a possibility.
And you are too.
And one is a lot more dangerous.
And one is a lot more likely.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I want you to be safe.
I am being safe.
It doesn't seem like it. It seems reckless. Throwing away your life for someone when there's others that care about you a lot. Like, I want you to see Cahir how we see him.
Maybe I'm not the one who has to see Cahir how you see him. Maybe you should see Cahir as I see him.
What? Cahir?
Just
You really want to keep blinding people in the light. When Cahir is truly from the dark. He is from the shadows.
the only one Cahir is hurting is himself.
And that's fine. I don't care.
It's not. Because Cahir is hurting himself. Cahir shouldn't be hurting anyone, not even himself.
Then leave him be. Leave him be.
But he's hurting.
He can figure it out. There'll be people to check on him. People more capable of defending themselves.
If I'm not checking on him, then who is?
What? Well, I know North wanted to make sure Cahir stayed.
The North, the one who walked over and slapped him?
Well, obviously, when North found out what Cahir killed his own daughter. No, not daughter. Killed his own kid. No, that's the same word. Killed his own sister. And then compared Emmy, North's daughter, to his sister. North is very reasonably quite upset.
His sister that he thought was still alive and was really hoping to be able to see again.
Doesn't change the fact the comparison was made. And North cares a lot about the people he holds close. And yes, was it a slight overreaction to jump on someone with a broken leg? But again, North was protecting those he cared for, those that matter most to him.
And North can continue doing that. But I want to be able to help Cahir.
Who's protecting you, right?
Viv can protect me.
Viv can protect you. Does Viv want anything to do with Cahir?
I don't know. I haven't asked Viv.
And what if Viv doesn't?
Well, then Bonnie can protect me.
Oh, Bonnie. Right. Sure. One of the other people Cahir is very clearly gotten his fucking mitts into.
And For that matter, Cahir can protect me.
No. You can't. Come on, he's the one you need protection from. He's not a safe person.
And he has yet to prove that to me.
You're very stubborn in your ways.
I'm not the only one.
Stubborn, too stubborn for your own good. Is gonna get you killed.
This place is gonna get me killed. What's your point?
And we need to, that's why we need to look out for one another. Which is what I'm doing.
Is it?
It is. It's not easy being the one to push this and tell people what Cahir did and be the one to make sure, and not make sure, to ensure they are being safe and how they deal with Cahir. It is not something I take pleasure in, but it is something that must be done to make sure people are safe in the clearing and people have a life after, have the chance of life after.
I have a question.
Sure, what's the question?
What do you think we're in the maze for?
We're in the maze for being criminals, apparently.
Us two in specific.
Us two in specific.
Yeah. Why do you think that I'm in here? Why do you think you're in here?
I don't know. I could not make a guess for myself, but I could make a guess for you, as similar to the theory I have for Theo. You were helping people. Like you do now. And you helped someone the people who run this place didn't like. You helped the wrong person. Not necessarily because they're a bad person, but the bad people who run this place deemed them to be. You helped them. Went in annoyed the wrong people. And so they put you here to put you out of the way.
And you think helping the wrong person is enough to get you thrown into a maximum security prison? Into a place that death is inevitable?
Cahir's not the wrong person. Well, I mean, Cahir is a bad person. But he's not the wrong in the way I meant. He's not a good person who is deemed to be bad. He is a bad person.
But why would you put somebody who helped the wrong person into a prison with someone who is murdered? That doesn't make sense.
So do you think you murdered people? right?
I don't think I could have.
So what do you think you
Just-
did?
I think some of us were put into here to help guide the people who did stuff that was bad. Someone like Emmy or Amalie, who I couldn't imagine, killing. But they erased all the memories in order to put us all on the same playing field, because it would be weird to, recall everything that's happened this entire time while being surrounded by people who don't.
That may be the case. But even so, if they want to reform people, why put them in a place like this? Somewhere where you say death is inevitable. That doesn't seem like a way to reform people.
Because it brings us together. Each trial, we have to unite to finish it, right?
But someone has to die.
That's not always the case, though.
That is true, yes.
And every time something like that happens, it's during a time of being united. Like, before you came here, the gas trial, a group of us grouped up to fight. That's bringing us together. Then there was the raids. We all grouped up then too. And dealing with the rain, we all grouped up.
We did, but if, again, why offer, if you want to have people work together, have unity, be a team, why offer no way out? No escape?
Maybe it's not time yet. Maybe they're waiting for something to happen, like maybe there's a process we don't know about. Or maybe it's because all these people are teaming up on Cahir. That's not proving constructive towards uniting the people in here.
Yeah, and it would be a lot easier to unite if Cahir wasn't there. I agree.
Or if people could see that he's not a threat.
That won't happen. And as long as he's here, people will be concerned for you. They'll be worried about their friend Light.
Well, I don't know why they're worried about me. I didn't ask for them to be worried.
Because you're their friend, and they care for you. And they would hate for harm to fall upon you.
And no harm's come yet. If I'm what it takes for them to learn that Cahir is not a threat, then they can think I'm at risk as much as they want, but I know I'm safe.
Maybe you're past saving.
Past saving?
Okay. Maybe he will drag you down with him. Maybe he'll blow out your light to keep you in the dark. And no one will be able to get you out. You have your chance to get out. Now. Or some point soon. Sooner the better. Before he does drag you down with him.
And if I prove you wrong?
Well, that'll be a day hell freezes over.
Oh, would you look at that? Hell's frozen over.
You know, that was a bad analogy. But you need to keep yourself safe, like.
I think I'm safe as is, so... Would you prefer I start carrying something on me like a knife?
That would be better. There would be some form of defense.
I mean, I do have a knife. But I don't like using it.
Well, it would be better than nothing, because would you rather be in a situation where you could defend yourself, or you're unable?
And when has there been a situation that I wouldn't have time to grab my knife? I mean, the only time I feel in danger is out there.
When Cahir finally remembers and finally snaps.
I'm trying to prevent Cahir from snapping. That's the point. I don't want Cahir to snap, and so that's why we must
So you...
help him.
Yeah, and
realize
that's why you need to protect yourself, because even if you're... You can try and help him, no matter how feeble it is, but protect yourself from the inevitable, from the threat he is.
He's scared of himself, so he doesn't pose a risk to me.
Yeah, he knows the danger he can be, so surely if you do care about him so much, and he does care for you, he would understand you bringing stuff for your own safety, your own protection.
When you're trying to help someone, it's best not to come off as threatening. But I think even with a knife, I wouldn't come off as threatening, so...
So then that's fine if you don't want to come off as threatening to Cahir. I'm sure he could handle it. Poor old Cahir. Try not to get pulled into this darkness. It's much more difficult to shine bright there. And it would be a shame to lose you. People care. You wouldn't want people to come after come after Cahir for you if you care so much about him. I would. Again, keep yourself safe. I wouldn't want to, like I said, have this conversation again on more hostile terms.
But why would you be more hostile?
If Cahir has done something to you, I mean, I guess the conversation wouldn't be to you, it would be to Cahir, with you there.
I think you should lax up on him. And North should as well.
I think we relax up when the people we care about feel safe.
And here you are trying to make it so I don't feel safe. For me, that seems counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Except you feel safe with someone who's a known monster. And it's because I care. I want to make sure you stay safe, right?
And I feel like I'm safe, so you shouldn't have to worry about me. I'm good. I'm safe. I'm being safe.
You're very stubborn. I hope I won't speak to you again on worse terms than this when Cahir is there and we have to have more drastic measures. Boopy. I think she's a lost cause. He's light. I think there is no saving her from. Whatever it is, however it is, Cahir has her wrapped around her finger. It's it can't be. Fuck. I should have taken it more. I should have gone more. It's okay. I will figure it out. I will keep them all safe. From the fucking monster. Well, bam. Hey, Chad. It was a short one, but a good one. I'm gonna chill. I'm fucking living the vida loca. I'm fucking... How's everyone doing? I know, that was a wild fucking tone change. Thanks, Autumn Mod. How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing well, being slow. That was really fun. That went so much longer than I thought. Like closer to 2 hours of just fun, threatening light. Very fun. Fun one-on-one lore. I love one-on-one lore. Is Trumpet gonna keep on going? Because if Trumpet's keep on going, I'm gonna raid Trumpet. Okay, Trumpet's gonna keep on going. I want to keep on going, but you know, it's 4 AM for me. No, it's almost 5 AM. I'm going to fucking bed, chat. So let me kind of put a perspective for what my weekend is looking like. So currently I have a week off of uni. But so today I've got law. Tomorrow I'm playing Call of Cthulhu with friends, FNAF theme campaign with Poke and DMing. Then after that, later that night, I'm doing T&D lore. More T&D lore, more Ava. Very fun. Then on Saturday, doing my Vampires the Masquerade campaign that I DM for friends. And then on this is a big one. This is a big one. What I'm about to say. Big one. I'm saying it live. I'm saying it now. Big news. On Sunday. We're doing our second Chaotic Super recording back. And yes, that we do normally release episodes on Fridays. Our episodes, we would record them, but we are having a little bit of a backlog before we release them, so we are ready for any hiccups. So this will be the second recording back. So I hope everybody enjoys, has a good time. I'm going to see you all around. Bye-bye!